is up, Legend? Another week, the weekend channel for HypeWatch, more fun. Obviously, second, those of you who are new to the channel, what we do on Sunday is pretty much what was hot during and up and coming stuff. So in 3 days, we're gonna have CounterSide, and this was literally like my big hype game, because I have a strong faith in this game. As well, this is not a lot they can do. It's coming to us in its 2.0 form already, so it's gonna be really good. Don't worry about anything. We don't have to actually be worried. Like, if it's gonna be 1.0, it's gonna be 2.0, it's gonna be 2. It's gonna be early 2.0, where it's at currently overseas market, but it's close enough. Fun, very competitive, PvE and PvP. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm hoping that they're gonna collabs, because they never truly had any collabs in it. This game is perfect for collabs. It's perfect for putting something out there and it being cool. So hopefully they'll get that in, and hopefully you guys will play, because this is like Art Knight's movie. This is like better in every single way. See how it takes global, and how I definitely have a lot of faith and anticipation. Definitely win. The next thing is actually something a little bit different. You don't see the channel, but those of you who are OGs of the channel know that I'm a FG. I don't do anything. I just play outside of my channel. I've never actually covered anything in it, but I've gone to tournaments. I've covered stuff. I actually even covered some fighting stuff on the channel, but I'm not a fighting game. I just like fighting games is like my thing back when I grew up, like, you know, just what I grew up with. So I don't want to cover it like that, because it won't be fun anymore. I can't do it when it comes, because I like to sit in the lab and learn combos and learn matchups and a whole bunch of boring stuff that you really can't put on YouTube. You can probably do that on Twitch, but I watch Max so much, kind of like he of age the same type of way I am of age, and kind of like old fashioned. Learn matchups and lab and stuff like that. He has a community that can do that I don't. So I just, you know, I know what I can and I can't do. Good at fighting games. I like them. It's not what my channel is about. But with that said, the reason why I'm showing you this is because the Ryu Ranger and Chun-Li Ranger are coming, and it's lit. Both the trailers for it, both for Ryu and Chun-Li, are good. The characters are gonna be sick, so you might see that on the channel, or at least I might release it on Twitch. But if you're a fighting game fan, pay attention, because it's sick. It has a lot of good stuff in it, so it's definitely worth your time and worth playing and checking it out. Next up is something that yesterday, which is Phantasy Star Online Genesis. This is not what a lot of people thought it was. And for me personally, I kind of knew that when they were hyping out, like, the game is not all of it showing, but it's still fun. Still a fun game. It's still very I guess action paced, and a lot of just running around. It's fantasy stuff. And I don't know why anybody thought it was going to be fantasy stuff, but this really is this Phantasy Star and Monster Hunter like put together, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna play, and you're gonna see it on the channel. If you guys already see, we're getting more and more piece stuff. I'm getting sponsorship and gaming stuff coming on the channel. I got some nice stuff coming. Not piece, gaming companies are hooking me up with new codes and stuff like that, and I got work. I got work along with the mobile got the PC and mobile. So things are looking nice. Things are looking really nice. You guys have been watching everything. Thank you for that. No matter what I put up on the channel, people showing up and giving support and actually, interacting and say, hey, I play this, I play that. And I like when people say, one of the reasons why they like my channel is that I don't stick in one. They know they can come to my channel and get a good review, and they might actually find a game or see a game that they haven't seen before. And that makes me feel good, because that's the whole purpose of the channel. And if today you don't see games that you don't like, you might see some tomorrow, or you might see some the next. And at the end of the week, you might end up with 5 to 10 games that you can actually play or that you really like. Whether it's an idle game, whether it be an action RPG type of game, whether it be a PC title that I got a chance to show you guys early or something like that. The simple fact that I can actually give you guys stuff to look at, and it don't be the same type of stuff still. Like, I will play a game and support a game like I'm showing you guys in the past. 7 XOs and stuff like that. But right now, I don't feel the need to support any. I don't think anything worth me supporting any. However, I might come back to one game. I might, but it depends on what happens with that game. Might come back to one game. You'll see. With that said, also you will notice right here in the normal Phantasy Star, because there's Phantasy Star Online 2 normal and there's Phantasy Star Online New Genesis. The normal one has the Sword Art Online collab. Guys are still playing that game. I still actually have an account. I gave up like halfway, I think like 30 or something like that. But you have the SAO collab going on in the normal game. Just check that out. It's already up and running right now, so if you're a fan of SAO, get in there. Alright, so on the channel, what's been hot for the week, Arctolad, a lot of people, this was a source of contention with people, because Arctolad is a simple game, and this is something I actually have, because people will lie, and I think I can. I'm going to show you something, like an example of something that, and it bothers me because it happens to company. I have to actually, point this out. Now, every time a game comes over from the overseas, here's what happens. And this has been the case for the past 3 years. It's nothing new. I don't know why every single time that this happens. I know you guys probably have heard me say this literally maybe more than 20 times on the channel. But when these games come from overseas, eventually too. But here's what happens when they come from overseas. Let's say if they have a JP. The Japanese gamers don't want to sit over there on the Japanese server the same way that I go over the JP servers, and all of us, when you watch the videos that I do, go over to the JP servers. When games come global, they want to compete with the global players because it's more of a region than just JP. It's more fun. So what happens when the global version comes out is companies do one of two things. The third, actually they do three, but we're going to talk about the first two. First, they cancel the server. They say, you know what, we're not going to pay all this for the server just for it to have like 100 people. On global got 1 million. Second, they just don't do anything anymore with the overseas servers. Defunct. They don't really care anymore. Nobody's really over there anyway, and they just let it slowly fade to oblivion. Or the third one is that they offer people a chance to merge over, or they allow to merge over. Now here's the thing that annoys me with what people do. Every single time in the comment section, I'm about to expose a lot of people lying. You see somebody come in the comment section because they're an idiot most of the time and say, the game got canceled over there, so I don't know why you guys are playing in global. And like who cares? It's over here in global. There's been many games that have come over in global and just sat there, and people play, and people still like playing. What makes you think that you're the special mother effer that people were supposed to not play because you didn't like that they got canceled somewhere? You're not that special. Nobody cares. like, and every time you see that in the comment section on people's videos, like, it got canceled over there, so I don't know why you're playing it. It's a crap company, everything else. And almost 90 to 100% of the time, the server died because they announced global. That's always almost the case. It's very rarely that it's the case that they just couldn't get any money, especially in the Asian company, because they got way more people than we have over there in that market, and way more money than we have over here in this market. So games usually just don't die like that. It's actually really rare. And look that up. Not something that I'm just making up. Look up the validity of games dying over here. Games die over in the Western market more and more frequently than they do in the Eastern market. And that's just the reality. You have games that have died over here on global that are still running in the Eastern market. We all know that. And it sucks. It really sucks. But what are you gonna do? The Star Ocean game is a classic example of that. Star Ocean in Japan is caking. Over here in global, it just went kaput. Nobody played, which is sad. Mainly because of their choices on global. But the same thing with Overhit. Overhit, crazy overseas. Over here, garbage. Mainly because of Nexa, whatever. But it is what it is when it comes to that. Now, one of the things that happened with this particular game, and the reason why we're having this conversation, is people came in with Arc the Lad and said, hey, the game got canceled. All their games get canceled. Every time they bring a game over, it gets canceled. Really? Really? What are these then? I'm sorry. There's only one game missing from this. And that's because they lost the right. Not because it got canceled. So, if you come to a comment section and you see morons, because I'm gonna call them morons because it's just them, what it really is it's Reddit babies who read a post about somebody mad because they didn't get the gotcha pull that they make a post saying crap and the rates are crap and the game is garbage because it got canceled over there, which they don't even understand the reason why it got canceled or the industry. Then they just come in and say all their games just get canceled. Now, every single game including Idola is still here. This English puzzle, I remember playing that a while ago. Now, Altilia is not even officially here, but Black Survival is fine. People actually play that in esport on Twitch. We already know about the Skya blowing up. Arc the Lad is doing solid for a starter. But if you come into the comment section of all the Arc the Lad videos, you're going to see at least 5 to 10 people saying that all their games get canceled. And that's why my point in all this is that people lie or don't really know the industry, don't know what the F is going on, and they just make stuff up. Like it happens all the time. So I'm going to tell you guys, because I'm going to start banning dumbasses who keep saying it now. I'm being plain. That's going to be a new rule for me because it's annoying. When these games come over, all right, Scion talking to Daddy Scion, because apparently I have to punch people in the face before they stop saying stupid shit. When these games come over from Eastern market companies, the reason why the servers go down is because they announce global. Not some magic reason that you think of, and it's almost never because they're not getting enough money. They always get money. They always get stuff somewhere, shape, or form. Only a company failing is pretty much. These games will always make money. in some way, shape, or form. When the Eastern servers die, it's because they announce the Western. It's almost never because the game just is else. And then the localization, they start pulling resources towards going to the West, and then they just say F that because everybody's over in the West. That is usually almost always the reason why. It's very rarely that you get not beat. So whenever you see people like that, you have my permission to pimp smack their dumb ass. You have my permission to ridicule them because they're one, lying, and two, making shit up the majority of the time. So we got that out the way. So, and the reason why I had to say that is because that is really annoying. It's the one thing that pisses me off the most is because the person's lying. And there's a bunch of people making stuff up like that and just don't know. And it's always somebody saying stupid shit like that. I'll let you say anything. I even let people diss me, but I'll actually, you guys know me. If somebody diss me, I'm gonna diss them back. But I'll actually let them do it. But one thing I will not let you do is just make up shit. Like, you don't get to make up shit like that because, and especially you won't get to do it on my channel, so people see it and then think that that's actually the reality. No, not gonna let you do that. Then I just didn't expect people to like this that much. It's an average game, but it's a solid average game, and they kept it true to the anime source, and it's not crap. Because we've been getting some crap ass anime games, but they got the voice acting, they got the anime scenes, they got the true skills, they actually have a little bit of depth behind it, and you could build characters properly and have builds on them, and they be different. Like, that's all we want in anime games. Make it be like the damn show. Like, it could be chibi. It could be not even real 3D models, like some 2D type of stuff, but at least be like the damn show. I don't even know what just happened. Like, it's so lit that it broke. And the final thing that we have is Eula. Eula's coming out in a few days on Genshin. Let me tell y'all something. There's people upset because she had a different model and they think that she got nerfed or censored. And let me tell you, beta ass acting. I'm not talking about you guys, my community. I'm talking about the people who get all hot and bothered because some pixels got nerfed. It don't matter. You're not dating the character. You're not getting any behind. You're not getting any penis, because I'm gonna say that. You're not male and female. It don't matter what they censored. You're not getting the person. So people be acting like, oh my god, like I can't see the right butt cheek anymore now. There's cloth there. Who cares? Who cares? Get a date. Go outside. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You act like you got stock and seeing that right, but like they was like some of her thighs got nerfed. Her thighs are wider. I'm looking at the post like, holy crap! Like, how many people don't have dates? How many people can't? Dude, you can go on Tinder and get more of a look at a thigh than in a video game, and it's real. It's real. Like, I can't understand the morons and idiots of like really like I know y'all probably like, damn, Sion going in on people. I go in on people that are lame. That are lame. People who get mad because they can't see this girl naked. People get mad because it's censored or something like that. Like you gonna get a date. Like, you can date the characters. This ain't no date sim. It's a damn ARPG. It's an ARPG where they got a little bit of thick. And what makes it even worse with Genshin is every single model is the same. They be looking at Jean as more thick than you are. Jean is the same fucking model as you are. You idiots. Like, what is going on? They be like, Hu Tao is more thick than Ganyu. It's the same damn model. It's the same model. The same model. They just got different clothes on. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I can't. I can't. Jean has the same model as Eula, the same model as Beidou, the same model as what's the Jade chick, whatever the hell her name is, Ningguang. It's the same damn model. None of them is more thick than the rest of them. These are all the same damn thing. Mona has the same model as Eula. It's the same damn thing. Now, you want to tell you know where there's a difference? The breast size, because Mona, speaking of which, Mona got gypped. Mona does not have the thickness up there. They gave her a cup and was like, all right, whatever, bye. They didn't give her any of the budget. She didn't have a budget to get a bigger bra. It didn't happen. Nope. Sorry. it just didn't. But Jean got the budget. They was like, oh, Jean's blonde. We'll give her the budget. Give her D cup, and she got the budget for the animation on her E. So, and then they was like, Mona, you get the curvy backside. That's it. But it's still the same backside as Jean's. Still the same backside as it's the same backside as Beidou. The same backside as Lisa. Same one, all the way through. And Qing, same curves as Hu Tao, same curves as what's the other girl? Hu Tao. Sucrose. All of them the same. I'll catch you guys next video. Like, if I could have the biggest pimp smack for people saying stupidity on the internet, it's the people who are fighting over who's more thick in Genshin. Like, I line up so I can smack you. Peace.